Welcome back to Chernobyl. This is the last episode, right? Episode 5. I think this is it. Pretty fast. This was really fast. Last episode we had the whole horrible things with the dogs and just everything that people had to do. Obviously this was a mistake created by humans, but not by these humans. The humans that are fixing all of this shit right now, most of them were not involved in this mistake, and yet they have to suffer and do all these horrible things that I guess have to be done. It's just horrible seeing these poor men and women go through all of this. Like the poor men that had to put down all the animals. Like I'd rather I'll do everything, but please don't put me on that job. But it just shows somebody has to do that job. Somebody has to step up. That's just traumatizing. Especially for the kid that never killed anything in his life. So we're trying to clear all the rubble, all the debris off of the buildings because we want to build a containment, shelter around it, something like that. But the robot broke that they got from West Germany because they got the propaganda numbers. But I don't know if they got the real numbers, if they even had a robot that was capable of doing that. I don't know. But still, it sucks that there's still information being withheld. Maybe they would have had a robot. I don't know. Maybe not. But it would have been worth a shot. But, whatever, it is what it is. So now humans have to lay a hand on again and risk themselves and put themselves, endanger themselves. And they did this routine of I think 60 or 90 seconds. Just clear as much as you can. Don't touch it. You have a shovel. Don't fall, don't stumble. Somebody ended up stumbling, ripping his shoes, and he was immediately done. So just another sacrifice. Horrible. Let's see how this all ends. This is a really, really tragic show, but I feel like an important show to just showcase what people went through and tell their story. The good people, the heroes of this story. And I wouldn't focus too much on who to blame. If you remember the opening sequence of episode 1, that's all we always look for. We look to somebody that we can point our finger to and get mad at and vent and lynch. It's human nature, but I think we should put more focus in. And obviously you need to find the people that fucked up and punish them. That's important. Put them to justice, but also spend a lot of energy and time in looking at the people did, heroes that sacrificed themselves. Giving them more attention than the villains is, I think, the best thing you can do. And obviously the evil people, put them to justice, but after that focus on the heroes and the good they did. And anyways, as always, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and let's go. It's so interesting because these are happy scenes right now. Children laughing, playing, hear love. But you just know what's going on that you can't see. Motherfucker. He's set for trial, right?
I've just had a call from the grid controller in Kiev. He says we can't lower power any further, not for another 10 hours.
The grid controller? Where does he get off
It's
telling
not
us
the
to-
grid controller's decision, the Adlov, or the productivity quotas. Everyone's working overtime, the factories need power, someone's pushing down from above. Not that we'll ever know who.
We'll maintain at 1600. I'll go home, get some sleep, come back tonight. We'll proceed then. I'll personally supervise the test.
You didn't even do that shit.
Call me when it's done.
Yup, and then they woke up to a shit show and turned into more of a shit show.
At last, a Soviet scientist who tells the truth. Obviously, I resent the insinuation, but I think it's fair to say you made an excellent impression at the conference. Turns out you're quite good at this.
So he did?
What? Lying.
Oh, he lied.
You gave us assurances. The reactors would be made safe. It's been months. No changes have been made. No changes even discussed.
First, the trial. Once it's over, we will have our villains, we will have our hero, we will have our truth. After that, we can deal with the reactors.
What? So he went for the deal method, but it doesn't seem to be working out. I don't blame him. You know, he probably has a family as well and shit. He's trying to protect. And in the end, you know, episode 1, he did speak his truth. Folded it up nicely in some newspaper.
I know how the world works, despite what Shabina says.
So, why are you here?
Because I'm brutally stubborn.
Chokov is saying they're going to fix the reactors after the trial.
That's a lie.
The state will never willingly fix the reactors because acknowledging the problem means admitting that they lied. They will have to be forced.
Do you think that these scientists,
Handpicked to witness a show trial, will somehow be stirred into action by me because of some heroic stance I take in defiance of the state?
Yes,
Why?
because you're Valery Legasov and you mean something.
His name has a recognition.
They didn't hesitate, they didn't waver, they simply did what had to be done.
So have I. So have I. I went willingly to an open reactor. So I've already given my life.
So do it one more time, one last time. I know it's a big ask, but you're right. You already did all of that. You gave up your life. You're gonna die in a few years, already losing hair. And then stop now or see this through and actually, like, you know, make a huge difference for the future as well, which he already made a huge difference. And everybody else involved, obviously. But maybe just one last time, step up one last time. And the man doesn't owe the world anything, but it would be the right thing to do.
The state calls witnesses Comrade Khamyuk of the Belarusian Nuclear Institute, Comrade Legasov of the Kurchatov Institute of Atomic Energy, and Comrade Boris Yevdokimовich Sherbina.
And let's see what happens. Okay, Boris.
A series of pumps here and here send a constant flow of cooling water through the core. The core's heat turns the water to steam, and the steam spins the turbine here, and the result is electricity. The pumps cannot move water through the core, and without water, the core overheats, the fuel melts down, in short, a nuclear disaster. Brikhanov knew that the problem was not solved at all. The backup generators took approximately 1 minute to reach the speed required.
Boris did his homework.
The first time they tried, they failed. The second time they tried, they failed. The third time they tried, they failed. The fourth time they tried was April 26, 1986.
But he was speaking the truth, right? So he's not afraid? Or maybe his information is not, like, prohibited, you know? It's okay to you know, they want their villains, so it's okay to say all of this, but they want certain things left out.
Power grid officials in Kiev say that they cannot afford a further reduction in electricity until after midnight. They are asking for a 10-hour delay. This is the first critical moment, the first link in the chain of disaster. Competent management would have insisted on cancelling the test. These 3 men allowed it to proceed. At midnight, there is a shift change.
He's just a little boy. He's got more hair on his face than on his balls.
Yeah. Is that what's on his lip?
I remember some of these faces.
To us, we don't know what it is. It's fine. We take it down to 700, hold it there. The rest is still Yachuk and Kirshenbaum, but Dyatlov is going to be supervising. I have to do something I've never done before with Dyatlov looking over my shoulder.
So the wrong shift came. They didn't know what the hell they needed to do. Because of the 10-hour delay, the wrong shift did the test. That did not have the training, I guess. Bro, that's so bad.
Kirshenbaum, I haven't reviewed it. We only just found out we're there. Review it. Or you can just do what I tell you. I think even you, stupid as you are, can manage that. Switch the turbine off while the reactor's still running. This is not good. Shut the fuck up and do your job.
They can't even communicate? Are you fucking... Oh, God, no.
The night shift had not been trained to perform the experiment. They hadn't even been warned it was happening.
They were underqualified in that moment.
The operator responsible for controlling and stabilizing the reactor that night was all of 25 years old. And his total experience on the job? 4 months.
Bruh, are you fucking serious? All right, let's see what you gonna say.
Uranium fuel. As uranium atoms split apart and collide, reactivity goes up. But if you don't balance the reactivity, it never stops rising. So
You need something to counter it to keep it in check.
it means that the more steam present within the system, the higher the reactivity, which means more heat, which means more steam, which means it would appear we have a vicious cycle on our hands. And we would, were it not for this.
So it's kind of like trying to like correct itself, at least right now. He's still putting in the last puzzle piece. If it were only that, I understood it in a way that the thing that's one of the things that's keeping the radiation down or controlled is actually kind of screwing itself by just repeating that process over and over again, which is kind of like like you said, like a cycle of more steam to control it, but that actually like throws it out of balance. So to combat that, it's more that throws it more out of balance to combat that more. So yeah, okay, I think that's how I understood it. Yeah, I hope I got that right. I didn't use all the fancy words, but
Fuel increases reactivity. Control rods and water reduce it. Steam increases it. The rise in temperature reduces it.
that's the cycle.
Is the invisible dance that powers entire cities without smoke or flame. And it is beautiful.
That's really interesting.
10 other men in this plant would have done it already.
Get them then! Get them! Fuck!
Come get me when these old women are ready.
Yes, Comrade Dyatlov.
Yeah, so that's where he left. Yeah, man, you're such a piece of shit, leaving your post like that. Not like you were doing much anyway. It's too fast,
Very slow
right?
now, let's-
Yeah, it's too fast. Oh, that was.
I didn't move any rods there.
Oh no, yeah, that's when it happened.
What is this?
I'm not even touching it.
Bro, I feel like as soon as I see that shit, I'm out of there. Like fuck, I'm running. I'm warning everybody I can warn on my way out, but I'm running. Fuck this, straight to my family. But then again, then I wouldn't be any better than freaking him leaving his post, would I? I have a responsibility as a worker, a responsibility for, you know, doing my job, which I'm not qualified for because I'm the wrong shift. But yeah, I guess, yeah, I would have to, unfortunately, stand my ground.
Turn off LAC. It may be possible to get more control.
Do it, go.
Where are your ideas, Mr. I'm in charge? Oh.
What did you do? I did what you said. I switched.
Yeah.
There is no rule. Comrade Dyatlov, I apologize, but what you're saying makes no sense.
Raise the power.
No. I won't do it. It isn't safe.
And if the two of you disagree, then you don't have to work here, and you won't. But not just here, you won't work at Kursk or Ignalina or Leningrad or Novovoronezh. You won't work anywhere ever again. I'll see to it. I think you know I will see to it.
I'm not gonna say anything. The workers are underqualified, unprepared, overwhelmed, and then also treated like this. The work environment and this is just horrible. And they even said, no, I'm not doing it.
I wasn't in the room when they raised the power.
It's a lie.
Then where were you?
Comrade Legasov, you are a witness, not a prosecutor. I will ask the questions here. If you weren't in the room, then where were you?
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. Shut up, okay? So where were you?
The toilet.
Bullshit.
I knew what Dyatlov ordered was wrong. That if I didn't do what he said, I would be fired. Leonid Toptinov. One day before he died.
Fuck.
He ordered them to raise the power. This is a fact.
I'm so mad, bro. I'm so fucking mad. How do humans like that actually exist in the real world? Like, what has to happen in your head to be on such a power trip? You must be such a little pathetic man to be on such a power trip. To abuse power like that. You must be so small and pathetic.
The Jews were killed in pogroms, and Stalin forced the Poles out. And then the Nazis came and killed whoever was left. No one ever thinks it's going to happen to them.
Very true.
There are other scientists like me. Any one of them could have done what I did. But you, everything we asked for, everything we needed. Men, material,
he provided that.
lunar rovers.
And remember the speech to motivate the men. He did his part.
Of all the ministers and all the deputies, the entire congregation of obedient fools, they mistakenly sent the one good man. God's sakes, Boris. You were the one who mattered most.
Yeah, he grew on me pretty quickly, you know. First I was like, oh no, but he gave them everything they needed, didn't ask many questions. You need sand? Bet. Let's get all the fucking sand of the desert.
Comrade Legasov.
He's gonna tell the truth now, after that talk with Boris. Yeah, look at it. He's got some pep in his step now.
The xenon poisoning is so strong, the best they can do is raise the power to 200 megawatts. Control rods are out. The emergency system has been disconnected. The only thing keeping the reactor in check is water and xenon.
And then they hit the button, and that's when it happened, right? The emergency shut off kind of button.
The turbine is going too slow for the test to deliver any valid
Results.
And if we had more water, there would be even
I
less...
said it's enough. I know what I'm doing. Stelyachuk.
I know, yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing, yeah.
Uranium fuel is now unchecked by fresh coolant, unchecked by control rods. The balance immediately swings in the opposite direction. In less than a second, reactivity increases. Steam increases reactivity, increases heat, increases steam, increases reactivity. The remaining xenon decays away. The power is rising. There's nothing left to stop it.
That's crazy. So basically everything that was keeping, you know, everything that was part of the cycle. Oh shit, camera went on fucking... What is happening? It's too hot, I think, in here. So basically everything in that cycle that was keeping the reactor in check was removed, and only like the negative things that are also needed for the cycle but were left. And yeah, the radioactivity shot up and burned all the xenon away, and there we go. This is really interesting. Horrible, but interesting.
What did you do?
What do you mean, you fucking imbecile?
Court will...
I haven't finished. I still have more evidence to give.
It's not necessary. Your testimony is concluded.
Adjourned. We will resume tomorrow.
Let her finish.
Comrade Sabina.
Let her finish.
Thank you. I'm surprised he has that authority.
12340,
Tell
Akilov
him.
engages AZ-5.
Yep, here's the truth. Come on.
The fully withdrawn control rods begin moving back into the reactor. These rods are made of boron, which reduces reactivity, but not the tips. The tips are made of graphite, which accelerates reactivity.
Why?
The same reason our reactors do not have containment buildings around them. It's cheaper.
Yeah, what's up?
The graphite tips are fixed in position, endlessly accelerating the reaction. Chernobyl Reactor 4 is now a nuclear bomb.
Holy shit. So the rods were stuck in position and the graphite was just pumping up the...
Control rod and fuel chamber
Oh.
packs, which each weigh 350 kilograms, are jumping up and down. Went beyond 33,000.
Oh.
Explosion.
The core. Holy sh...
Oxygen rushes in. It combines with hydrogen and superheated graphite.
Fuck. So when it hit the oxygen, it also did another explosion?
Right now, there are 16 reactors in the Soviet Union with the same fatal flaw. Every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth. Sooner or later, that debt is paid.
I love this from him. I wonder why they didn't kill him, because the public's eye was on him and they couldn't just get rid of him. That took a lot. And that talk with Boris really helped him, I think, to make that decision.
In a just world, I'd be shot for my lies, but not for this, not for the truth.
Scientist. And your idiot obsession with reasons. When the bullet hits your skull, what will it matter? Why?
What will it matter? I don't know. Getting the truth out there that could save another disaster and millions of lives, thousands of lives. I don't know. Maybe that matters, you know. I don't know. Maybe just putting it out there, you know. You pieces, man. You're pathetic. So many pathetic people. He's the only one that like you're talking about. You're not brave.
You keep your title and your office, but no duties, no authority, no friends. No one will talk to you. No one will listen to you.
But they knew they weren't gonna air it. They knew it. They wanted to get it to this other scientists as well to hope that they revolt. At least they could see each other one last time. This is all fucked up, man. I like that he said, you know, somewhere else I would be shot if I lied about this. Here I will be shot because I'm truthful about this. You know, that's really just perfectly sums all of this up.
Where I once would fear the cost of truth, now I only ask, what is the cost of lies?
Valery Legasov took his own life on the 26th April 1988, at the age of 51, exactly 2 years after the explosion. Damn, yeah, that's not a coincidence. He definitely planned that. Damn. So that's him. Damn, okay, so he had audio recordings. Damn, and because of his suicide, they were impossible to ignore, and the scientists listened to them. Damn, okay, so they fixed the problems after he died. Damn, yeah, so he was working with a lot of scientists we see here, and they were like speaking out, and they got arrested and locked away. And that's just so horrible, bro. Like, oh, that's interesting. So Lana represented all of these people that were working with Legasov to represent the duty they did for humanity. Let me look at some of these people. I don't know, just want to see, you know. Poor people, man. Well, I'm glad their story is being told. Damn, wait, Boris. 4 years after he died. Okay. Damn. 10 years? They got 10 years, not prison, but Arbeitslager, which sounds worse. So yeah, that's good. But what is that? What, 10 years? Should have been locked away for life. They gave him his job back. This dude's job back. Really? What the fuck? What is that? Who's making these decisions? Dyatlov died. Okay. Damn. Buried forever under reactor 4. Damn. Fuck. Oh, whoa. Damn, their clothes are still there, and look at how radioactive they still are. 500, 600. Damn, that's the lady who lost her. She could never get kids, had a bunch of strokes. Damn, that's horrible. It's all in German because... Oh, they were wrong? Oh, wow. She lives with her son in Kiev. Damn. Nobody... No, the Bridge of Death. This is all in German because, yeah, I'm in Germany and they only had German subtitles. So, so the people that were standing on the bridge, nobody survived, and they call it the Bridge of Death. That's... Whoa, shit. The miners, 400 of them. Damn, 100 died before they were 40. Okay, the 3 divers died. Heroes. What? They survived, and two of them still live today. 3 years ago, when the show came out. Whoa, that's crazy. They were in the midst of all that shit. Damn. The gear must have really like did its job. Holy shit. 600,000 people were forced to work in this in the zone. Okay, they didn't write down the exact numbers. Of course, more lies. Didn't write down the exact numbers of sickness and death. Damn, 2,600 square kilometers still locked up. 300,000 people had to leave their homes. Damn, they told them only for a little bit, but it's still forbidden to go back there. Gorbachev, okay. He said what happened in Chernobyl was maybe the reason for the collapse of the Soviet Union. Damn, okay, for 100 years the cover should be there. Wow, that was expensive. But yeah, money shouldn't be an issue here. Okay, more cancer in Ukraine and Russia. Oh, that's horrible. So kids got more cancer. You will never know how many people actually died in Chernobyl. Between 4,000 and 93,000 deaths. That's a Bro, you can only laugh at how ridiculous, horrible this is. The official numbers of victims of the Soviet Union till this day, since 1987, still till this day, are 31. Maybe they just didn't bother changing it, but that's fucked up. You're still lying to this day? In memory to all the people that suffered and sacrificed themselves. Fuck. Okay, so this is the end of the show. Yeah, this was a horrible experience, but also a really good experience because the show was made really well. A really good show, and obviously, I don't know how much of all of this is fact. A lot of you guys said, this is really close to what happened, but even then, I don't think anybody really knows the truth because of all the lies and stuff and information. Even probably you guys, you might, I don't know, maybe people that were involved and you have some more information, but I feel like it's so fabricated that what was really right, what was wrong. I think this is a pretty good idea of how it went down. I'm assuming because a lot of people are saying that, and that's just horrible. How they manipulated information, were focused on saving face instead of saving lives. Just horrible. People putting down their lives, heroes, good men and women. When I say good men, I mean in a general sense, good men, good women putting down their lives. Yeah, I like that, she actually, Olena, right? She represented all the scientists that were helping him. Kind of like the spirit. I like that they threw that in at the end. Because, there were a lot of people involved. I can just imagine a lot of specialists and stuff that really did their job and actually revolted and, spoke the truth. I know a lot more about Chernobyl now. I know a lot more about how reactors work. That was really interesting the way he explained how all of that works, with the steam and all of that stuff, the water, and yeah, really, really interesting. I'm glad he chose to speak the truth. And the stupid KGB dude, oh, you're not brave, you're not a hero, you're just a dead man that lost himself. No. He found himself in that moment. It's the opposite. He found himself, he found what he stands for, and he risked his life, He was sure he was gonna get a bullet. And yes, you could argue he knew he was dying anyway, but he still had years, years that can be filled with, a lot of joy as well, not only suffering. So he still put himself out there, and I disagree. He found himself. You sound like the one, you sound like you're lost. You're like the devil in a suit. Fuck off. Anyways, Dyatlov, despicable man. Somebody commented on the first episode that he was actually like this, but then again, I believe it, but it's like, I guess, you know, witnesses, yeah, if witnesses say that's how it went down, then yeah, fuck him, fuck everybody that, yeah. And it was also really interesting hearing that the shift that came in was not qualified and prepared to deal with this test. So the test should have never, first of all, never been postponed, because like he explained, it was on low energy, too long. So not all of the, what was it called? You know, the stuff that gets burned by radiation. Not all of it was burned, so the poison was just building up over 10 hours. Then the wrong shift came. They still had to do it. He kept saying, well, what did you do? Like, he literally just told you what he did, and you said, do it. And then right after he did it, he said, what did she do? And then he said, we could do this. And then Dyatlov says, do it. He does it. Something happens. Dyatlov goes, what did you do? Like, shut up. Like, how are you in charge of something that's like complicated, like science stuff, and act like somebody that has an IQ of -50? I don't know what the fuck. Or you're probably a smart guy in a sense, but you were so blinded by your greed for promotion, or just, you know, giving the good news to administration that the test is run. I don't know. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Let's move on. Yeah. Respect to all the heroes, all the first responders, firemen, policemen, nurses, doctors, obviously the scientists, miners, all the other workers, you know, the horrible shit they had to do with eradicating animals, and also the hard work of digging up the ground and cutting down trees. Just everybody involved, you know. I hope they found peace in the fact that they played a key role. Every single one of them played a role in trying to fix this disaster that was caused by ignorant, power-hungry men, and they had to go and try and fix it and put their lives on the line. And I just hope that at least in that they found some sort of peace. I don't think I have anything more to add. Yeah, really well made show. They really made this well, especially the last episode. I think they wrapped it up really good in explaining what went down and everything. And then yeah, okay, I'll see what I will replace this show with. I'm not so sure yet. Maybe I'll throw up a poll on Patreon soon. Sorry for the delay on this as well. I apologize, I got sick, so everything got a little delayed, but yeah, we back, and yeah, that's it. I always feel weird when I end a show, even a short one. It's like something's missing now. Anyways, yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.